Hi, everybody. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. It's not cute, not knowing. I go by the nickname Ginger, and we start off with a hug because we are going to need a hug. How's everybody doing? Oh, today. Tamar Braxton. I love her. I've interviewed her several times. Just interviewed her a few weeks ago in July for the new TV show on VH1. I want to see her do well. I want to see her thrive. And I hope that she gets out of the situation with this man. The show that they didn't want anyone to see, Get Your Life, it airs tonight, Thursday night at 9 on WeTV. There are only 6 episodes. And I think if you Google, you can find out how you can possibly watch it like on YouTube or watch it without cable. In the show, it really shows how controlling this man was, which we've all suspected. And he was controlling. Tamar says, losing it all. Her friends, her family, her home, her manager, which was her ex-husband, Vince, her dreams, herself. Did this lead to her trying to take her life? The show, it was shot last year, but obviously they got to see it, and the boyfriend, David, Adefisio, did not like how he was portrayed, but it was him. I don't think there was so much fancy editing because it was him saying, I don't want your ex-husband coming over here to get his son in my house. First off, it was Tamar's house. You moved into her house. You got to be real careful when you meet somebody new and they're making rules about what your children's father can do. I know there are instances, like abuse and stuff like that, but the new person just can't move in making all these rules, saying what your ex-husband, boyfriend, your children's father can do. He had a problem with Vince. I know they had that little phony picture where they were all together, an illusion, because this guy, David, had a problem, and he wanted to control every aspect of her life. Here she is on the brink of losing everything, which is why she attempted her life. David went on social media yesterday. He says that she punched me in my throat. I had to call my mom. She ruined my Rolls Royce. Tamar says she ripped out the cameras that are in the Rolls Royce because he was fame hungry. He wants to be famous. But you see, what they filmed with this TV show is the real him. It is the real him, the real deal. Controlling. There were pictures circulating. She had marks on her arm that she said he put there. Tamar has to get out of this situation. I hope that her family, Tony or her mom, somebody steps in to help her. She's got to rebuild her life because at this point, she has lost a lot. Love is nice, but you got to protect your heart. You need to protect, you have children, you protect your children, and you protect yourself, your life. There are a lot of manipulative people out here. They see you shining, they want in. Then they want to tell you what to do because they want to be the star. They see you, and the minute they'll push you aside so that they can be in the spotlight. And you have to always be careful. They'll come in the door like a knight in shining armor, and the next thing you know, it's a whole mess. I hope that Tamar gets out of this, and I really hope that she can reclaim her life. There's a lot of problems here, but this man ain't helping, and you're going to see in the episodes of this show. There are only 6 episodes, only 6. And you're going to see where Tamar is in a really, really bad situation. All times, you got to protect your heart. If you're in your 20s, we've all been there. I did dumb things in my 20s. I'm going to write about it in my book. But after a while, and you get over the crossroads of a 30, you kind of know better, and you're going to do better, and you're going to be like, I'm not going down that street again. Let's hope and pray that Tamar can get through this and get and stay away from that man. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm the first one going to be screaming if she says she getting back with him. Katie Holmes, she going to have to be careful. The ex-wife of Tom Cruise, ex-girlfriend of Jamie Foxx, she got a new love. He's a 33-year-old cutie. The 41-year-old deserves some happiness, and she went very public with her romance. Tongue kissing outside. He's a restaurateur, family in the restaurant business. Well, his ex-girlfriend, a 24-year-old model, is talking. She is talking. Woo! She said, he dumped me. You think he's going to be faithful to you? He's a cheater, and he's going to cheat on you. Katie, be careful. Katie, be careful. You probably thought Jamie was a mess. But it looks like, why do I always have a tickle in my throat when I do this? And I'd be like, I don't want y'all to think I'm sick. Katie, be careful. Be careful. There's a group of African Americans suing the Bravo network, but is Nene Leakes a part of this group? Sources say no. Now, who are the group that's suing the Bravo network? People who claim that they were made to look bad, they were forced to fight. Now, we still don't know if Nene is going to be back. They're already filming, coming up with fake storylines about sex tapes with the new cast members. We don't know if Nene's coming back, but they're saying that Nene is not part of this suit. Nene may have played the villain on The Real Housewives of Atlanta too well, because now the other women don't want to work with her. Was she forced to be the villain? Was it written that way? But there's a group of African Americans suing. We remember Ronald Bell of Kool and the Gang. Ronald Bell, along with his brother, Robert Kool. Robert was Kool and the Gang. They founded Kool and the Gang, one of the longest playing groups in R&B history. Ronald Bell was a singer, a songwriter, an arranger, a producer. He wrote some of their biggest hits. Celebration, Get Down on It, Ladies Night, Hollywood Swing, and Jungle Boogie. He was 68 years old, practicing Muslim. He was living in the Virgin Islands at the time. He leaves behind a wife, 10 kids. We remember Ronald Bell of Kool and the Gang. Saturday Night Live is returning to the studio October the 3rd. 46th season of Saturday Night Live. We don't know who the guests are, but we can tell you Maya Rudolph is going to be back as she plays Democratic Vice Presidential candidate Kamala Harris. Jason Sudeikis is going to be back playing Joe Biden. Dame Diana Riggs, the British actress, is dead at the age of 82 after a battle with cancer. Us old heads remember her as Emma Peel on the TV show The Avengers. She was most recently in the Game of Thrones, but she was in the first James Bond movie, Her Majesty's Secret Service, where she played Tracy Bond. Wonder Woman 1984, supposed to come out October 2nd. That's not going to happen. They're going to push it back to November or December, with movie theaters in New York and Los Angeles not even open, not going to open until early October. Movie theaters in Philadelphia just opened this week. The box office is slow. People are slow to return because of the coronavirus. But Wonder Woman 1984 has been pushed back. And Snoop Dogg is going to be a part of, he keeps winning, a new talent format entitled The Go Big Show on the TBS network. They're currently filming in Macon, Georgia. $100,000 prize. They're going to have a drive-in audience, no live studio audience, but a drive-in audience. Some of the talent are alligator trainers and monster trucks. Not my kind of show, but there's, I guess you can say, there's talent and everything. It's not cute not knowing. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. I read the comment. I'm going through a slew of them this evening, but leave a comment. You know that I saw it. If you see a heart sign, it means that I saw it. Subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend. It's not cute not knowing. Also, look out for the weekend edition. And I do have a new podcast up, Patty and the Millennials, on SoundCloud, iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts. We talk about the importance of voting. It's a really good podcast. Want you to check it out. Let me know what you think. As always, I've lost my styling. It's not cute not knowing. Thanks for joining me. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture.